Well, hello. Good evening, everybody. Been asked to do a bit of a jargon busting tonight. I hope you're all well. Let's just see who's on the socials. Just give us a message, drop us a comment and stuff on the thing, so we know who's on and we know who's watching and what have you. You can follow us and everything on the avi.org.uk. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel as normal. Yeah, we're all available here, but we're ready to do a presentation. Drop some messages on so I can see who's actually about and who's on and who's not on. Hi Stu, I can see you're on. Well done, Stu. Nice to see you on the live broadcast. Anyone else here? Hi, Seamus. Nice to see you on board as well. Nice to see you here. Anyone else? If you want to drop a comment on. But tonight we're actually gonna talk about. Oh, Chris. Hello, Chris. How are you, mate? You okay? Hope you're doing well. What we're gonna actually talk about tonight is all about the jargon behind all this, because I know there's been a lot of talk about what is right, what is wrong, and here at the Association of Vehicle Installers, we want to give all the facts as they are, and again, that's what we're here for. We're here to talk about all those types of things and what have you. So without further ado, we'll go straight into our presentation and have a chat through, and hopefully we'll get some more comments on. Okay, so first thing I'm going to look at is to do our bit of jargon busting as such, and I'll see if my camera system will let me bring it up to there. There we are. I'm up in the corner. There we go. Brilliant, fantastic. Okay, so a quick hello from me. But first question for you is, this VRU, we hear this so much nowadays. What is a VRU? What is a VRU? Does anyone know what a VRU is? Leave a question. Let's see if anyone's quick enough to answer and type it in onto the system. See if we've got anybody who's quick on the writing and quick on the typing. Anyone quick enough? Can't see anything. Okay, at the moment. Well, let's bring through. Yes, got one. There we go. VRU. That's right. It's a vulnerable road user, and that includes pedestrians, motorbikes, cyclists, and horse riders as well. Can't forget the horse riders part of it. As you know, my other half is a horse rider, so we need to make sure that yes, thank you. And the first on the buzzer was Justin. Thank you, Justin. Yes, you got it down. Vulnerable road user. Okay. Right, okay, that's first question. Bit of jargon busting straight into it. Here we go. Right, next one is, what is DVS? Well, we get this as well quite a lot. So what is DVS? DVS is the direct vision standard. And to break it all down for you, it's part of the Mayor of London strategy for Vision Zero. Now, when we talk about Vision Zero is all about zero accidents. His vision for zero accidents. The direct vision standard is part of that bigger plan of things. So, you know, it's not just about, you know, oh, we want to see more. It's a bit of a weird one, but it's actually what his vision is to have zero amount of fatalities. I'm sorry if I said accidents. Zero amount of fatalities in the London Borough. So first of all, it's all to talk about the safe speeds. So if you've been into London recently, the speed limits have been dropped down to 20 miles per hour in a lot of places. Safe streets, again, if you've been anywhere around London, you will notice that they've actually done some redesigning of the streets. Safe vehicles, that's part of our section. So this is the direct vision standards for heavy goods vehicles. Safe behaviours, reducing the likelihood of road users making mistakes. and then post-collision response. So that's the mayor's part. That's what direct vision standard. It's part of a bigger plan in London towards that vision of a vision zero, where it's zero fatalities. And we will see our part and how we play our part moving on. So what is direct vision? Well, basically, it's all about what the driver can see directly from his cab, or their cab, sorry. Directly seen from their cab. So if they've got a nice low cab, like for instance, a Mercedes Econics, nice low cab, or a Scania L cab, or a Dennis Eagle cab, then that's particularly low on the, or a 7.5 ton truck. They're particularly low on the ground, so they don't need any help in seeing, because they can see directly. They can see the VRU, they can see the cyclist, the horse rider, the motorcyclist, and the pedestrian directly out the window, right? That is the key thing here. It's what they can see directly. Anything else, you can't see. Any other truck, so a nice big DAF XG, or a big Scania, or a big Volvo FH, they're the types of trucks that really do need the help, because you can see in this illustration, they struggle to see directly. Indirectly, they can. They've got mirrors and what have you, so that's indirectly, and that's cameras as well. So anything that you do to help the driver see is classed as indirect. Okay, so this is what DVS is all about. So DVS 2024, they launched it back in 2019. I apologise, and it's now been revised. It's now been revised to 2024. Oops, sorry about this. Okay, can everyone see? I'm just checking to see. Can everyone see me? Okay, and can everyone hear me? All right. Can everyone see me and can everyone hear me okay? I'm just double checking. I'm just double checking that everyone can hear me. Am I online or not? Just send me a text message, because I'm getting worried, because I've had right, okay. You can all see me. That's good. Oh, thank you. That's all right then. No problem at all. Okay, it's all right, because I've got phone calls going mad and my phone's going mad, and I wasn't sure whether I'm on. Yes, good. Thank you, everybody. So thank you for confirming that. Right. Okay. Lovely. Brilliant. Thank you. So I'll go back to my presentation. So the legislation is based on a star rating, which includes how much the driver can see directly from the cab. It's an offence for any vehicle over 12 tonnes to enter without this permit, right? Any vehicle over 12 tonnes which enters London must be registered with TfL. So even if they've got the really low cab, doesn't matter, they've still got to register with TfL, okay? It's not, they've got to register, right? Any vehicle categorised below this 3-star fitting, that's where we come in. We've got to install a progressive safe system equipment, or the operator has to have a progressive safe system fitted to the vehicle, okay? And thanks everybody for confirming. I was panicking because my phone was going nuts and I wasn't sure why it was going nuts, and I thought it was down to the fact that no one could see me on the thing. They'd managed to get through. Okay, right, okie dokie. Right, so this is what they need to have fitted. So they have to have a camera monitoring system. They have to have Class 5 and Class 6 mirrors. They have to have blind spot sensors fitted to the vehicle's near side. They have to have moving off sensors fitted to the front of the vehicle, right? And they have to have this side skirting. So that's what it is. So I'll just go through them. You probably already know this, but I'll hit the key ones that obviously hit the main thing. The fully operational camera monitoring system fitted to the near side of the vehicle. Class 5 and Class 6 mirrors. a blind spot information. Oh, sorry. UNECE Regulation 46. We're going to talk about UNECE in a bit because that's quite interesting at the moment as we speak. A blind spot information system which has to comply with UNECE. Oh, sorry, it doesn't. Right. Let me start that again. A blind spot information system with active sensors that give adequate warning to the driver for the presence of a vulnerable road user. It must be fitted to the near side of the vehicle in accordance with the technical specifications for PSS. So those technical specifications are on the website for BSIS, first of all, okay? In accordance with that technical specifications for PSS. But a vehicle that demonstrably complies with UNECE Regulation 151, will meet this requirement. So if you've got a factory fitted device that's working to that regulation, that's okay. All right, that will be fine. Right, that's what you've got already. That's okay. Then you've got the moving off information system that has to fitted to the front of the vehicle. That's to warn the driver of the presence of a vulnerable road user in accordance again with the technical specifications for the progressive safe system. Yeah. A vehicle that demonstrably complies with UNECE Regulation 159 will meet this requirement. So again, factory fitted kit, UNECE 159, that's all good. Okay. That's under a bigger scheme of things called GSR2. We'll talk about that in a bit. So we've got the side underrun protection must be fitted to both sides of the vehicle except where it's demonstrably impractical. So that's the side underrun stuff. Generally, that is normally fitted as part of a factory or part of a coach builder's installation. That's the sidebars and the mirrors, class 5 and class 6 mirrors. That's all part of that. Then you've got the audible warning alert when the vehicle turns left and a sticker on the rear. Okay, so the audible warning, maneuvering warning must be fitted to provide an adequate audible warning to vulnerable road users when a vehicle is turning left. And then you've got the stickers. It's a special sticker that says take care nowadays. It doesn't say anything else other than take care. And it's got a picture of a truck and an exclamation mark. And that only goes, so that you're aware, it only goes on the rear of the rigid or the rear of the trailer. It doesn't have to be fitted anymore to the tractor unit. So bye-bye all those days of fitting them all at the back of a tractor unit, on the back of the cab, just because it says so. It doesn't now anymore. It's now just up that. Okay, so I've done a quick run through that. That's for any operators that have joined the call and they're not sure about what the situation is. And you're more than welcome to share this presentation with any of your customers if you feel that it's relevant or if it's helpful to you. Okay, so the big burning question, right? AI versus radar, right? And guess what? I'm not going to get into the argument of this because there is no argument, right? Is one better than the other? And is one meeting the standard or isn't it? This one does meet the standard. This one doesn't. It's rubbish, okay? Because the progressive safe system documents have been written to accommodate both types of technologies. And you will see that all the way through you will see that all the way through the technical document, right? It will tell you that that will compensate for the fact that AI might not do this, or it'll compensate for the fact that radar won't do that. It has been written to accommodate both types of technologies. That is 100% sure. I've had this confirmed only last week by TfL that both technologies should apply. Okay? Don't want to sort of, like I say, I'm not getting into the argument about what kit works, what kit does, what it does and what it doesn't. The main thing is the progressive safe system documents have been written to accommodate both types of technologies. Okay? Right. And I want to clarify this up as well, because this is something, again, that's going through the industry about this UNECE 151 and UNECE 159. These two standards are referred to a homologated installation of the BSIS and MOIS as part of a factory installed device on a vehicle for GSR2 regulations. The PSS blind spot information system and MOIS systems, if you look at the documents and compare the two between the two, if you compare them, you will see. You can download both versions. You can download both the standards, as I have. They're different, okay? The PSS blind spot information system and MOIS systems follow different regulations and are focused more on the VRU and have a different range of operations, etc. Okay, so there's different things. There's little things that they correlate on, and that's the thing, is what they've said, and this is what TfL want us to understand, is this: is if you've got a factory fitted kit, that's it. They will accept it, regardless of factors. If you think that it needs a PSS, what they're saying is that it's fine. You don't need to fit anything to this vehicle. We'll talk about what you need to fit, but you don't need to fit the BSIS and you don't need to fit the MOIS. Okay, and that's what it means. Okay, but the question is, what about retrofitted devices? Okay, so if we retrofit a device, what standards do we need to follow? Simple enough. You have to follow the PSS guidance, because the range that it works, the standard that it works at, and what it's asking you to do is variant. It's different. There are different ranges. It works between, for example, it works between a 151 and 151 device works all the way back to as much as, I think, and don't quote me on this, as much as 44 meters back down the truck, right? That is not required for that. It needs to go 9 meters. It's 9 meters and then 2.2 meters out. So your device has to be PSS compliant in favor of 151 and 159. So if you've got a device that's 151 and 159, great, fantastic, good luck, because it won't comply if it's not set to the same standards and same range that the BSIS and MOIS documents as part of PSS is set. It's a totally different setup, okay? Just so that you know, all right? And going back to this, I wanted to highlight some things about GSR2. So this is the new standard of vehicles. This is cars, vans, buses, and trucks as well. They will all follow this GSR2 regulation, right? And it's these are mandatory things, right? But look at what the technologies that are there, folks. And this is for all the you retrofitters, installers out there. Look at what we're fitting. Reversing information, well, we fit that already. Emergency stop signal, tyre pressure monitoring system, obviously moving off information, part of PSS, blind spot information system. Here's an interesting one: Alcalock interlock installation facilitation. So that's basically the facilitation to immobilize a vehicle. Drowsiness and inattention detection warning, we've got that already. We've got cameras, we've got cab cameras that can do that for us. Intelligent speed system, and yeah, these are all the things that is already there that can be retrofitted, and I just wanted to highlight that. But as I say, the moving off information system is part of this GSR, and the blind spot information system is part of this GSR2 regulations. Just wanted to, make you aware of that. And that is your two regulation numbers that follow them. It's UNECE 159 for the moving off information, and UNECE 151 for the blind spot information system. Okay. So what will we need to fit? Because let's have a look. We want to know what we've got to fit as installers. So as installers, we've got to fit the mirrors. We don't have to fit the mirror system, normally fitted by the manufacturer. The side underrun protection, normally fitted by the manufacturer or the coach builder. But the stuff that we need to look at is basically the camera monitoring system, the audible alert system, the signage, the blind spot information system, and the moving off information system. Okay, that's the progressive safe system as it stands now on new vehicles. If you have a GSR2 vehicle, right, and I will put this in, it is an option, okay, but here we go. So mirror system, side underrun protection, already fitted by the manufacturer, okay. It's very similar to what we're fitting anyway. You do not, if it's already got both systems, so if it's got blind spot information system and it's got moving off information system, it no longer requires, and I'm going to highlight that now, it no longer requires the camera monitoring system, okay? It doesn't require that anymore, okay? I just thought I'd put that out to you. It does need the audible alert system, and it also needs the signage to be fitted, okay? But it doesn't need the camera monitoring system. That's an option, because a lot of the time they'll be fitted as options anyway for a lot of customers, because they want 360 view, and they may want a DVR system fitted. So yeah, but if you've got a vehicle that's got one and not the other, so say it's only got the MOIS system and it hasn't got BSIS, or vice versa, it's got BSIS and it hasn't got the MOIS system, which I've seen a lot of them, then you will need to fit that camera monitoring system. That's what I've been informed. Okay, so there's your GSR2 vehicle. Then if you're talking about the DVS upgrade, so if you're going from 2019 to 2024, you've already got all that stuff fitted. You've got the mirror system, you've got the side underrun protection, you've got the camera monitoring system, you've got the audible alert system, you've got the signage already installed, right? So you do not need to upgrade anything on that unless it's faulty, right? Nothing's required. All you do is unplug those side sensors off the vehicle and plug in or install the BSIS and the MOIS system, the moving off information system and the blind spot information system in place of the sensors. That's all you do. Okay? Right. And I'm sorry if I'm snivelling. I have got quite a nasty cold. So as part of our, where we stand with TfL. So we are the recommended route for the installation for the equipment of this progressive safe system. We provide independent testing of the equipment against progressive system standard to include the testing of the BSIS and MOIS systems. So the reason we've done that to make sure that when an installer goes out to do their kit or to install the kit, that it actually does work as part of the standard. That it's not being, this is what it's all about. So that way, then you've got what you want, because basically we're in a situation then where you have a kit which has been tested by us, okay, and we've worked it against the standard that TfL have issued, okay. And that's we do a course. That's the AVI course. So we talk about DVS. We talk about how it all works. We've done one today. We've actually had some guys in and girls in today. So thank you very much who came today. We had we had Steve Moss come over, and also some more guys from Alview. But yeah, so we've got DVS requirement module 1. FORS requirement module 2, the DVS, a difference between the two so you can compare them. We think it's really important that everybody knows, because the DVS requirement initially was based on FORS requirements. So we feel that it matches up together quite nicely. Then we do a module on actually how the installation's carried out. We do a working at heights, because you've got to go up on a ladder to do this installation. And then we do a little section on Petrochem ADR installation of DVR equipment on Petrochems. Okay. And that's us. That's me. Thanks very much for watching. Have we got any comments or questions or anything else before I go off me din-dins. Anybody want to bring up some comments? I know there's quite a few people that have been on. Oh, I see some. Look and see who's up then. Hi, Seamus. We saw you already. Hi, Justin. Hello, Justin. Hi, Charlie. Nice to see you. Hi, James. Lovely to see you as well. James, good to see you on. Seamus. Hi, Sanjay. Welcome on to the broadcast as well. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Chris. Hi, Justin. Yeah, it's all working. Thank you. That was all of the that was all the comments and stuff that were coming through whenever I thought I'd lost my stream and stuff. But thanks very much, and thanks, Seamus, for coming for listening in. Any other comments that you want to raise before I have to blow my nose, basically? No, I'll wait around for a few seconds because there's normally it normally takes a little bit of time for it to come through. Please, like I say, leave any comments because it's nice to say goodbyes and stuff on that sort of level as well. No, just looking. Okay, all right, all good. Right, well, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've found it informative and helpful to you. Feel free to share my my presentation to anyone that you need to share it to, like a customer or something. I'm more than happy to help with any inquiries regarding DVS and the progressive safe system, and hopefully it's answered some questions for you. Okay, right, I'm off for me din-dins. Okay, thanks ever very much, everybody, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again soon. Thanks very much. Good night.